Hey guys, so today I'm going to share with you all my favorites and sort of like style things that I've been into this month, and we'll just go ahead and get into it. This is the same outfit that I was wearing in my Let's Get Fancy tutorial because I am filming this right after, but it's my little earrings. I love these, and I could say honestly these are favorites. They're just so great. They're the little ones with the chains. So if you're like me and you like studs, it's a good option. And then my typical necklace combo, my tassel. I hope they still have these. Got that. I got my bracelets that I'll link to below, my L&M cuffs, my current custom hammered bangles, and my bubble bar thing. My top from Everlane, and I'm not gonna get into all that because I feel like I'm repeating myself, but whatever. So I could say all of those are favorites. Just these cuff bracelets, everything just mixes, and like I can throw in a different one, like, you know, you can just throw anything on with them. So cuff bracelets, just so easy. And yeah, just easy peasy. Easy hair. I have, you know, I'd been just wearing it up, and I still do that a lot, but with my hair, I can just kind of, even if you had thicker hair, you could do this. Just not make a big deal about curling it, and just kind of grab big pieces. And that's what I do, and I use a big curling iron like this. I have still not used my dry bar one yet. It's a little smaller, and I really like the size of this barrel. It's a Hot Tools. I don't know what size the barrel is. I would say maybe like 1.5 inches, maybe? I don't know. It's a good one though, and in your waves, you know, you can just kind of, just easy, and you can brush it throughout the day, and it's just not a big deal. It's not like super done curls or anything, which I don't really like. I kind of just like everything to look a little messy, but just not like I tried too hard. This is so cool. It is the Sephora Instant Nail Polish Remover for glitter. I've been into painting my natural nails and doing more things like that lately, and I really wanted something that would remove the glitter without making me like insane. And I remember when I was a kid, nail polish remover that we always had in the house was the kind that you dipped your finger into, you know, that was in kind of that fat jar. And then I don't know why, but over the years it was like I got more into using a pad, and I don't know, it's just wasteful. So I would just rather buy one of those and just not have to buy cotton pads and stuff, and that's what this is. So you dip your finger, and it's got that typical soft foam, but right down the middle it's got a really hard, scrubby like chunk of almost like sandpapery sponge. I mean, it's not sandpaper, but you know what I mean. It's not gonna like rough up your nails, but it will get everything off. And I like to, you know, face my nails on that to get the glitter off, but then I use this and face my nails on the other side on the soft sponge around it for just normal nail polish. And this nail polish remover is so instant, and this is the best nail polish remover I've ever used. It says it's good for nail patches, nail tattoos, nail art pens. It says it's magic. You dip your fingers into the foam. Bye bye sparkles. And I have honestly, I used it with the Smith & Colt when I did the gold, and I was shocked. I thought I'm still gonna have to scrub it. No joke, like it really came off well. So that's kind of that is a very good find. If you've struggled with that, like I've seen so many people that go to really bizarre lengths to get glitter off of their nails, and it's like, just buy this, and then don't even buy any other nail polish remover, just use this only. So I'm gonna stock up on that because I don't want to suggest it and then it be like sold out. So I'm gonna buy like 2 more, no joke. I don't know what it is lately, but I guess part of it may have to do with being a mom. I don't know, but I've always been just very like laid back, especially with like clothing and things like that, like beauty stuff. I like to obviously get ready. I like to take a few minutes for myself and get ready, you know, if we're gonna go somewhere or whatever. But I have even less time than I did before, and so, you know, I'm all about just super quick, non-fussy things. So that's kind of why I thought it was funny to do that makeup tutorial that I did, the fancy one. But lately I have not even been wearing lipstick. I did for this video, or, you know, because I did that tutorial before this. But if you've been watching my videos over the last few months, or last month especially, I usually just use like a light lip liner like MAC Dervish or the Armani No. 3 or the Dior Grace. Those are my favorite ones. And then I will use a gloss. Really what I'll do is I'll use the gloss first. That's what I always do as I'm getting ready when I do my foundation or when I put my BB cream on, whatever. I'll use this, and this is the Dior Lip Maximizer, and I would say this is for sure a favorite this month. And this is the shade 001. It's just a very clear pink, but it's very pretty. And when I put my lip liner on, it's not so harsh. It kind of like blends in with the gloss, and it actually stays on a really long time. You can use a little more of this or not. Like, it just is perfect, you know? And it's just so easy. So sometimes I'll just use gloss, but I think it's kind of fun to pair that with a lip liner, and it just all kind of goes together. I have been so into, again, I know this was in my favorites last month, but this Clinique blush, the Plum Gorgeous, and honestly, I have been so about just, let me just use this, you know? I mean, it's just not a big deal. It's not a bad brush. And like, if I'm in a hurry, I'll just be like, no, and it looks great, and it's whatever. Same with, honestly, the best Chanel's brushes are okay that come in theirs, but the best one is in this Burberry, and I still am all about this blush too. It's always either the Plum Gorgeous or this. And their brushes that come in their stuff, really, really good. So if you like the applicators and you're a fan of that, then the Burberry ones are worth a shot. But the Clinique Plum Gorgeous is just such a pretty color. This month I have not been reaching so much for my NYX palette, which is still my like love. I love this thing. I have been reaching for this, which is the Too Faced Endless Summer. You guys know I love the Too Faced bronzers. I need to do a video comparing all of them because they have a crap ton of bronzers and they're all different. So some are not that different, surprisingly. We'll talk about it. But anyways, it's the Endless Summer 16-Hour Longwear Bronzer. The finish of this, it's not too frosted. It's not too matte. I hate matte bronzers. I think they look so fake. I like them to have a bit of a sheen to them because when they're on your skin, it just looks like real skin. Not glittery or anything, but the tone of this is just so perfect. And when you use it, it's not like a heavy chalky bronzer that's like paint. You know what I mean? Like, it just blends on so effortlessly, and I think that's part of the long wear formula ability of it, is that it's not so heavy. It like shears on, like, and you can kind of build it. So it doesn't change colors. It doesn't get more orangey throughout the day. It is really good and my new favorite for sure. So instead of reaching for that NYX palette, which I was using for like contour, bronzer, everything, I would just kind of do it all together. I use this, and it's perfect for bronzing, contour, and kind of just my typical like take my Chanel No. 2 brush and just kind of put it there like a contour and then blend it out. So speaking of that, and I use this in my video, my last video, or the fancy, let's get fancy video, I think that's what I'm gonna call it. This Chanel powder brush is genius for contouring. I kind of figured after I got this, it's one of those brushes that you have to kind of go like that. And I think it was even may have been in my favorites last month because I freaking love this brush. But as I would use it, I would realize, you know, I'm not really used to doing blush like that. I like to kind of go like that. You can do that with this, but it does have sort of a more tapered point. It is genius for contouring. So you could take a little more of that bronzer or a little more of a contour product, whatever you want to use that's a good tone for bronzing, and you can, it is just perfect, perfect, perfect. It's a little more precise. It's perfect for your nose, for getting around your hairline. So look at brushes, and I always say that, like I'll use eye brushes for concealer or for whatever, for contouring even. Use brushes for different things. This is an amazing, amazing contour brush. And to pair with that bronzer and like over anything, it just makes any makeup look better. This Laura Mercier Matte Radiance, I just use it with a duo fiber brush. This is an F50, and I literally will just kind of put it, you guys have seen me use it a lot. I just kind of use it everywhere. It's just my favorite, and it is so, so good. It really makes your makeup look like it is a more natural finish. But it's a good highlight without looking obnoxious. So you guys know how long I've had this. I've had this a very, very long time. And it's barely flat on the top, but it is still like so much product left. So for the money, this is very worth it, I would say. Again, I'm not going to go into it too much, but I have been using the Clinique Acne Solutions BB probably more, 100%, yeah, more than anything that I've used. Okay, I feel like I was sitting down really low. Okay, the Sephora Rose Eye Mask. I had never used a mask that was like papery or anything, and this is just the cover that came with it. So it's a one-time use thing, and Sephora has a bunch of different ones. And I got this one that said rose. One, because I'm attracted to things that are rose scented, which this was not. It didn't smell like anything. But this one said it was ultra moisturizing and brightening, so I thought perfect. And while I was in the tub the other night, I used it, and it comes in a pack inside of this, like a tear-off sealed pack. And I was surprised, like it was very gooey and it kind of went so everywhere. So open it over your sink because it kind of squeezed out and went all over the floor. And then the patches are like huge. I had to get them way up under my eye because I didn't want to put them here. But it kind of covered from up under my eye all the way to here, and then it went all the way around and even covered this. So when I was in the tub, they stuck really well. They were very gooey. When I was in the tub, I left them on, and then I peeled them off, and you don't have to rinse it, but mine was very goopy, so I did, you know, I let it sit for a minute, and then I kind of did wipe it a little. I think if I used it regularly, maybe like once a week, I would notice good stuff, but I noticed it made this area, which sometimes can look really dry, it made it look really nice. And maybe it was just my imagination, maybe it was just because it was super moisturizing and it really plumped it up. But I really think this would be something I would for sure repurchase, and I think I'm going to. But I wish that they came with a whole bunch. I guess you just have to buy a whole bunch, but I don't want to get crazy with it. But I think like a once a week treat would be good with those. Those are really nice. I'm obsessed with this razor. I need to change mine out, and I actually need to go back to the one the razor came with. Okay, long story short. So it's the Venus. Don't know exactly what it's called. I wish I did. I don't have the packaging, so I need to repurchase them. But you can see the Venus, the shaver, or the razor is this like yellow color, and it's because it came with the Olay set. And basically what it is it has like the shave gel, the shave bars. The last time I repurchased these, I repurchased the set of like 3 or 4 that had the pink, and they were a little cheaper than the Olay ones. It's the same brand, it's all Venus, but you know, it'll be like the Venus Olay, like it'll be a little more like nourishing. These were a couple bucks cheaper, so I got these, and they kind of drag a little when I shave. They're not as smooth as the other ones, so I'm gonna go back to the Venus Olay rather than the Venus. I think this one was called, I don't remember what it was called, but it was just pink. But anyway, so it's just so easy. You don't have to use shower gel. It's so quick. Like I said, I'm all about like non-fuss anyways, especially now, but it's just easy. You can just shave. You just wet it and it's just whatever. And then if you keep it in an area of your shower, like it comes with a little stickum thing, but mine never lasts, so I just always just lay it somewhere in the shower where there's no, like, where it's not going to get dripped on or whatever. Like I'll put it up on a high shelf or something, and it lasts a very long time. It's just easy. I really love it. They're just those little disposable ends, you know, and then you repurchase the new ones. So I need to get some of the refills, but I'm going to get the ones that are the yellow or the gold, whatever, the Olay. Those are just so much better to me. I think they're a little more moisturizing. They're just easier. Like they just shave smoother. And then finally, I'll just throw this in. I wasn't going to mention it, but I have it sitting out because I use it all the time. And I've really noticed when I use this that the scent sticks around, whether it's either on my clothes or just on my body. Like I notice I smell this. Malin, what you doing, bud? Okay, he's got to get just the right spot. The Jour d'Hermès is so good. The one that says Gardenia. I have not been able to find this online. The one that says Jour d'Hermès Gardenia. I bought this from the actual Hermès store. Oh my god. I can't. It smells so good. It's like very summery, very beachy, but it does have that hint of gardenia, and it is just, it's just delicious. I just cannot say enough good things about it. But I've actually been keeping this one here because as I get ready, I'll use it. Sometimes I'll keep things in my bathroom, but I've just been keeping it in here and using it a ton. And you really don't need that much of it. It's just so potent, and it's an actual like perfume, so it's just, it smells so good. It's not an auto toilette, so it really lasts on your skin. I really love it so much. So that I think was worth the splurge because it is lasting and it is a very unique scent. It doesn't smell like anything else I've ever smelled because so many perfumes are just like repeats of other fragrances. I've said that so much, but that one is a good one. So that is it. I hope that y'all enjoyed the video, and I will talk to y'all very soon. Bye.